Hi guys, welcome to another video. I am going to just do kind of a quick kind of get ready with me with just like my normal my normal stuff that I use every day, like a non-working day. Just because I needed to put it on. I wanted to have a little play. I have nowhere really to be. I thought I'd just jump the camera on and just show you what I do. So I've already done like my moisturiser, my face oil and my eye cream. So I'm just going to get started with the makeup. I'm just going to pin my hair back. Right, let's get started. Right, I think I'll start with face primer. It's little like everyday drawer stuff, like stuff that I want to use, and I've shoved it all in like my everyday drawer and now I can't close it. I'm just going to start with my Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro Prime. This is literally like the best thing at the drugstore. It's literally just so amazing. It's the best primer, like full face primer. I just take like a little bit on my finger, kind of like a pea-sized amount, and I put it kind of on the exterior part of my face, just because I put something else like right in the middle. This is literally so lovely for just kind of keeping your makeup on, making it smooth to go on, and making your skin just feel so soft and poreless without it being like a pore refining face primer, because it's not like a silicone or anything like that. It's kind of like almost like a cream or a lotion, and it just feels so lovely on my skin. I love it so much. And then for my T-zone, I go in with my MAC Prep and Prime Skin Refined Zone treatment. This is like my holy grail product from MAC. I love this stuff. It's really weird. It's like it feels kind of like a really thin lotion, but it is like a primer for like your like T-zone or like a problem area. It goes on and you just have to rub it in, and it kind of starts to thicken up and go a bit like tacky, and it also starts to kind of go a bit matte, but not like a really flat matte. And you just put it on. I like to put it on like anywhere I have large pores, because it just refines down the pores, and it just literally makes them vanish. And it also is like a super glue for your makeup, so I always use it on clients who find that their makeup kind of doesn't really stick around the nose. I find that's really common with a lot of people, because the nose is such like a weird texture, because it's very small and it's very like angularly shaped, especially if you have like a more of a protruding nose, or if you have a very like thin bridge. It can be very hard for makeup to stick to it, just because it's a very odd shape. You shove this on and put your makeup on, and it's like a magnet. It's like a makeup magnet. I love it. If there's like one primer I'd say to get from MAC, is this one. I love it. Right, I'm just putting a little bit of primer potion. I've got this like sample that I got ages ago, and I've just started using it, and I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it so I really like it. I don't know if I like it more than the MAC 24 hour. I need to kind of maybe like do like one eye with that, with the primer potion, one eye with the 24 hour, and see which one actually works better, because I don't know which one I prefer. This one though, primer potion, always feels like it's very like stuck on my eyelids. Like I feel like it's there. Like it works in and I don't know, but like when I put it on, I'm like, oh, it's like glue. For like an everyday skin, I always go with like a BB cream, tinted moisturiser, or a light foundation. I don't like full coverage. I don't like heavy full-on coverage. I just don't like it. One of my favourites is the Skin 79 Dream Girls. I also love Skin 79 the pink label. I also love the Bobbi Brown Extra SPF 25 Tinted Moisturising Balm. I love that one. It's a tinted moisturiser. And then for foundation, I love either my Dior Air Flash, because it's so lightweight but it looks really airbrushed. But I don't tend to use that every day, just because it's I feel like it's kind of wasted on every day because it looks so kind of flawless. Or Dream Matte Mousse. I freaking love this stuff. It doesn't feel like makeup on my skin. It's not too matte, not too heavy coverage. I love it. I think it works great. And it's not messy either. So yeah, I'm just going to take a bit of the BB cream today. I know like most people kind of use BB cream like as their moisturiser, like they don't put moisturiser or primer underneath, but I just feel like it works a little bit better. I still think it still soaks in nicely, like it still moisturises the skin and it still works into the skin, but it doesn't like sit on top of it. But I feel like it just helps it, just adhere to the skin a little bit better. you put like your moisturiser and your primer on. I'm very dry, so I need to have like the moisturiser anyway, but as for primer, I just think it just helps it. Gives it a little bit of something. I literally just got laying on my hands. I do find at first this one goes on like a little bit dark. Not dark, but like a little, like Asian BB creams tend to have like a bit of like a grey tint, but I find it adapts after a few minutes. And also I've just rubbed my face, so I'm like a tomato face, like literally. Now I'm just gonna go a bit concealer. I've been using my Makeup Forever Flash Palette, the #1 light one. I found it in like the back of my drawer and I was like, yeah, I really like that. And it does look really lovely on the skin. Like, it doesn't look heavy, it doesn't crease, and it leaves the skin feeling really smooth, like looking really smooth, sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's not like the most amazing concealer that I've ever tried. That was a lot. I don't usually apply that much. Why did I apply so much? Then I usually just take like a damp sponge. I'm just using a Real Techniques one, and I spend that on. I don't use a lot of concealer. Like, I know that looks like a lot, but it's just because it's quite pigmented. I don't like using a lot of concealer, and I don't like, again, like full coverage things. Like, I don't like Shape Tape or anything. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I feel like you're kind of far away. There you go. I don't like things like Shape Tape or anything like that, just because I personally don't need it. So I don't see what the point is to put it on my face. When I was like younger, like at school, I probably would have needed it because I had horrific cystic acne, so I would have loved stuff like that. But like, I used to love like Double Wear. What else did I love? Like Revlon Colour Stay, all those kind of like heavier makeups. But I just wouldn't wear them today just because I don't need it. And then I go in with a bit of my Chanel Loose with the same sponge. I'm sorry I'm looking at like the lens a lot. It's just because this camera has a tendency to just kind of go out of focus whenever it wants to. So I have to always like check that I'm still in focus. And also that the camera hasn't cut off, because it tends to, like, after like 15 minutes it just cuts off. So sometimes, but then sometimes it doesn't. It just will split the clip. So I never know what's happening. See, I'm just using my Chanel Loose powder in Rose Claire. I like this one. It's really, like, again, like a very smooth looking. I like using it with a damp sponge because I feel like it just kind of sits better. I don't like doing like baking and stuff. I never really found it that good. I feel like I just wasted powder. It didn't really make much of a difference for me. I know some people, again, if you have things that are a little more full coverage and you need them to kind of work into the skin a little bit better, that works. But for me, I feel like it's just a bit of a waste. But I do like applying with my powder with a sponge. I feel like my under eye and my T-zone, and then I like to go in with a brush for the rest of it. Do I want to use this? Yeah, I want to use the same brush. I'm just using my Unicorn Cosmetics brush. I'm just putting that the rest of the face. Oh, I love this brush, it's so smooth. Picked up way too much there. I need to focus. So as you can see, I look kind of a little bit more like put together, but I still don't look covered. Like, you can still see I have a little like scar here, got my scar there, and they're still visible, but I don't mind. Like, I don't care. I just want to look like a little bit more put together than normal, but not like I have a ton of makeup on. I don't like looking like I have a ton of face makeup on. Eyes and like colour products, that I'll go to town on, but skin, no. I want to look like my face. And also, I like to be able to like touch my face throughout the day, so I don't like something like really creamy to be on there. I know I say like a lot. It's just because I'm thinking and then I say something. I have something to say. What should I do next? Should I do eyes or should I do cheeks? I do my cheeks now. So I'm going to do my little cheek routine, which might be thinking, how intense kind of blush application get? Well, I will tell you. This is a method that I learnt from a YouTuber years ago. Her name is Katia1269, I think that's the numbers of her name. Her channel is still like visible, but she doesn't make videos anymore. And half of the videos that she ever did make, I think she privatised, so you can't see them anymore. But she was one of my favourites, and because she was so relatable. She was like, I think maybe like a couple of years older than I was. I think I watched her when I was about like 15, and then she was like 16 or 17. And she was just so relatable and just so like honest, and like, this is what I do, I don't care. She wasn't trying to be like trendy, she was like, this is what I do and I'm just going to share it with you guys. I loved it. And she did a video and it was called how I use MAC Glister Drops. Like, again, it is one of the ones that is like, I think it's been privatised, you can't see it anymore, but I remember it off by heart because I went out and bought the exact same products that she had, because I loved the way it looked. So what should I use? I already had one of the products, so I was like, oh fab, I'll just use that. Actually no, I had two of them already because I had Lustre Drops and I wanted to know how to use them properly, and I had Oh So Fair beauty powder, and she used with it Sweet William cream blush, so I had that already. Now you may know I lose a lot of stuff that are discontinued just because I don't tend to just buy stuff because it's available now. I buy stuff and I tend to use it even if it is limited edition, so it's just like a rosy tone cream blush, doesn't really matter what it is. So I use it with a stepping brush, so that's my first step. And I just kind of go on and I just dip it on. I don't put like a ton on, but just a little bit, just kind of give like a tint. In the summer I tend to just maybe like just use a cream blush just because I feel like the look is very fresh. Do that on both sides. I love cream blush. If I had to choose between like powder or cream, I'd always choose cream. I just feel like it just looks so much better. Like, it just looks so pretty. Okay, and then she would go in with the Oh So Fair beauty powder. And again, I love beauty powders. Why doesn't MAC re-promote more beauty powders? I think the last time they did it was with the Trolls collection. Yeah, it must have been. And like, I remember working, like, because obviously like I've worked for MAC since like spring 2016. It was like April, May. So I remember all the collections. I remember Trolls came out that summer, I think. And the beauty powders just didn't sell very well. To be fair, they weren't very good ones. They were like the really sheer, shimmery ones. And the ones that work well are like the more opaque coloured ones. But yeah, they're so nice. The more opaque ones sell really well. But for some reason they did that. Yeah, whatever. They did really rubbish ones and they didn't sell very well. Anyway, MAC Glister Drops. Another thing that they need to make permanent because it's so good. Pink Rebel is the one I have at the moment. What I do is I just kind of pump it up onto two little dots on my hand. I always use my 191 brush. Pick up one and then dot it on. And just push it in. Look how pretty. Whenever Lustre Drops come out, they sell like crazy. Like, I remember, when was it? Last summer. This past summer, yeah. They had Lustre Drops in their collection and they literally sold out the first day. They were insane. Because people love them and they wait for them to come out and then they just buy a crap ton of them. It's so good. And I don't know why they don't make them permanent now, because since like everyone loves like highlights and liquid highlights, instead they're bringing out that bloody... Has that been... Yeah, it has been talked. I was like, oh shit, has it been mentioned? I can't mention stuff that hasn't been mentioned. No, they've got like a highlight product coming out, and I think it's been mentioned on trending already. And like the little Whisper of Guilt coming out and stuff. And it's like, that's fine, but bring out something like, oh, look how pretty that is. I love it. Lustre Drops just like line up your face. I'm a big blush person, so that's why I take a little bit of time on my blush and my hair and like my glowy product. Oh, I forgot bronzer. I can put bronzer on now, it's fine. Chanel Teint du Soleil. Wait. Soleil Teint de Chanel. Soleil Teint de oh my god. Soleil Teint de Chanel. God. My grandfather is turning in his grave. My grandfather's Belgian, by the way, and he spoke French. So I'm just putting that kind of on the perimeter. It doesn't really make me look more tan, which is why I like this. It just literally just makes me look a little bit more like sun-kissed. It doesn't look like colours actually on my face, it just gives me like a lift. And that's what I want from bronzer, which is why I use this one all the time. I have a couple powder bronzers, but I've tried loads of bronzers in the past, and this one's the one I just keep going back to, and then a couple of powder ones I really like, but that is just like perfect. Right, I'm just going to set my skin with a bit of glow setter from Glam Glow. I don't know if this works. I've used it quite a few times, and I don't know, I haven't really seen like a difference between when I use it and when I don't use it, but I do like the way it feels on my skin. And I like the way it smells. It smells kind of like sweet chocolate. Glam Glow is part of Estee Lauder, so I managed to get it on like staff sale, which is the only reason why I bought it. If I was buying it full price, I probably wouldn't have bought it. But I do like it. I do need to kind of experiment with it a bit more to kind of see. Oh, see? Like, the spray though is really like, it's so fine, but it's not very strong. Like, it's really, really fine, so it goes on by like, you know how like the MAC one is really fine, but it spreads like a really far place. Like, let me spray it on so I can remember. Yeah, like I'm getting like a lot. If I spray it there, I'm getting like all my under part of my mouth and my chin and my cheekbones covered. This is the coconut one, by the way. So good. Love it. It's fine, but it spreads like a wide range. That is really, really, really like so fine, but it only spreads like a little bit. So you end up having to spray it a lot. Like you can probably have noticed when I sprayed that, I had to keep spraying it so many times to be able to cover my whole face. So I'm not sure, I'm kind of on the fence about it. Right, eyes. You know what, I know I've already tried an eyeshadow primer, but I want to cancel out some of my like redness. So I'm going to use a bit of my Essence eyeshadow primer just to see if I like it, because I found it in my primer drawer and I was like, I can't remember if I actually really liked that or not. I remember it spreading so far, like I only applied like a dot. It just spread so far. This is the I Love Colour Intensifying eyeshadow base, because they have one that's just like I Love Eyeshadow or something, and that's like a tan colour. That didn't work for me. The product was really nice, but it didn't work. I can't remember if this one worked. This is like a much paler colour. Why do I keep raising my eyebrows? Oh. I keep looking over and I'm like, oh, I look so surprised because I'm raising my eyebrows. Like, oh, stop it. Crazy. Eyebrows, I'm just gonna put a bit of gel through. I honestly don't care about eyebrows. Like, I do my eyebrows for work, obviously, but in like everyday life, I couldn't care less. If I'm going like out or something, then I'll put like a little bit of product through, but generally I don't really care. Like, I like just putting gel through. I feel like my brows aren't thin enough for it to really make a massive difference if I don't do them, but like I said, if I'm going out then I'll do them, but for every day, like, again, I like the look of being like touchable and like approachable for every day. I feel like brows just kind of make me look a little bit too glam, so I tend to just do a bit of gel. Right, eyeshadow. I don't typically do a lot of eyeshadow for every day. I usually do something quite basic. Today I'm feeling, I don't know, what am I feeling? I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, I had this duo that I haven't used in ages. It's the Steve J and Yoni P duo from that collection that they did. Look how cute that is. I also got the cheek palette as well, because I love cream blush, so it had like a cream blush palette. How cute is that packaging? It's adorable. It's called Touch Me Baby Duo. I didn't know it was called that actually. That's funny. And you have Keep On Twinkling, which is a frost. Oh no, a luster, sorry. And you have Sober, which is a satin. That's really pretty. I haven't had to play with that one recently, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that duo. Let's go with it. Right. I'm just gonna use this is the Lancome blending shadow brush, but it's very similar to like a 224, something like that. Do I want to do a base coat first? Actually, yeah. I'm just going to use Max Yogurt all over my eyelid. Just shoving that all over, just because it's quite close to my skin tone. It's got like a slight pinky tone as well, which I like. I like pinky tones. I love yogurt. I feel like it doesn't get talked about a lot, but it's such a lovely highlight. That'd be like a colour that I'd be really disappointed if it was being discontinued. Oh, there's some colours that are making a return to MAC that are coming back out, and I'm like, thank God, about freaking time. It's one of my old favourites I love. Right. I'm really excited about it. Can't tell you what they are, but I'm really excited though. So I'm using a little bit of Sober, just kind of through the crease a little bit. So yesterday was Valentine's Day, and I was off, but Elliot was working, so I decided to make him slow cooked pulled pork, and that was really, really good. I used Jamie Oliver's recipe. It's like a foolproof recipe. We make it for like lots of, like, whenever we have like an event at our house or something, we always make it. It is so good. So we had that just in buns. I had some coleslaw, and then for dessert I made my famous apple crumble, which I make extremely well. Right, should I use my finger or should I use a brush? Just because it's so like glittery, I feel like I should use my finger. I'll use my finger first, and then if it doesn't go on right, I'll use a brush. So it's got some of the pinky colour on. And press it onto the eyelid. I don't know why I haven't really played with this that much. I think I like did like maybe 2 looks with it, and then I kind of put it aside, because with work and everything, I try not to use stuff at work that was obviously limited, because, or at least that we don't have anything similar to, because I'll wear it and people will be like, oh, what are you wearing? And I'm like, something you can't get anymore. So I need to remember to kind of work this stuff out when I'm off, because otherwise it's a waste. I love using stuff. I just love using my collection, and I don't think it's like right to just kind of not use stuff just because it's a limited edition. Like, that's a bit pointless. It's like, why buy a thing limited edition in the first place? I'm seeing a bit more of the brown. Just kind of blend the edges. I feel like I need something on the outer corner though, just to kind of bring it together. That is such a pretty colour though. Can you see? Can you see the colour? I don't think the cut to the camera is very good. Well, no, not the camera. The lighting is very good. It's not very good. To see shades. Let's see. Glamour check. I've been using that quite a lot. It's a limited edition one, of course. But that's the thing. I don't care. Like, I'll use something that like is limited because that's what's in my collection. Like, I don't think it's necessarily right to kind of avoid using stuff just because someone can't get it. Like, there's so many similar things out there, and like Glamour Check in general was quite similar to something like Twinks or Bronze. It's more ready than Bronze, but you get like the same effect with it. What else is similar to? I think Twinks are probably the closest. I'm just putting that like right in the outer corner. And kind of pushing it upward a little bit. What is that with my voice? It's so croaky. I think it's because I haven't spoken much today. And it's here, not here, sorry. And I'm not speaking very much. And then like suddenly someone talks to me and I'm like, ugh. So my camera just cut off, so I'm just continuing to just apply that Glam and Check on. So Elliot and I didn't really do massive gifts yesterday, just because we had purchased each other like some bigger gifts after Christmas. So like Elliot got me a Michael Kors watch in the sale because he knew I really liked it, and he was like, it was on like a massive discount, so I got it for you and that can be like your Valentine's present. And then I got him M&M tickets for the Twickenham concerts. I can't remember which day. But yeah, so I got him M&M tickets. So those were kind of like our presents to each other. I know it sounds kind of a bit weird, like, oh, you get such big presents. Like, we didn't mean to get each other those presents, like, we just wanted to get them because we knew the other person would like them. It wasn't like necessarily an occasion, but we just made it like Valentine's gifts because it to kind of justify them. I'm using a bit more of the sober. But he got me some like bluey purple flowers just sitting up there, and I got him lots of little things. Like I got him like a little like gin that was like, the brand is like called Love Gin. What else did I get him? I got him some like little Rick and Morty toys, Minecraft toy, a couple books, just like I made him like a little goodie bag of stuff. So that's cute. Right, so I got that on. I don't think I'm going to do anything on the lower lash line. I just don't think I want to. I feel like there's something missing though. What is it? So now I'm just going to put a little mascara on. I've just been using this one, the L'Oreal Voluminous Miss Mango Rock. It's basically a, like L'Oreal's version of Grandiose. Like the brush is exactly the same as Grandiose except longer, and obviously the thing, it's not bent, but the actual like wand type is exactly the same, and the effect that I get is exactly the same. So if you can find this one, I got mine at TK Maxx. I grabbed it because it was waterproof. And every time I find like a waterproof mascara at TK Maxx, I'm like, yes please, because it was like £2. But yeah, if you can find it, give it a go. It is nice. It's not bad. It looks quite dramatic when you first put it on, but as you build the coat, it looks very like voluminous, like lots and lots of volume, but clean, which is quite funny because you don't think straight away it's going to give you a super clean lash look. You think, oh, this is going to be like a massively bulky, crappy lash look, like I'm going to look like I have about 5 lashes. But you don't, you literally look like you have like a million lashes, just really thick ones. I mean, I have quite long lashes anyway, but my issue is like the volume, because they're very fine lashes. Just getting that volume is quite difficult. And also I like my lashes to look quite fluttery. So volume and flutter is quite difficult to achieve. My favourite mascara is YSL False Lash Effect in waterproof. I say waterproof because A, I only wear waterproof mascara. This is one's waterproof. But also, and the reason for that is just so it holds a curl. Like mascaras don't hold a curl if they're not waterproof for me. But also the wand on the waterproof version is a lot skinnier than the non-waterproof. Don't know why they do that. Lancome tend to do it a lot of the time as well. They make the waterproof one like a smaller wand. I don't know why. They've all, like, I think it's just a L'Oreal thing, because YSL and Lancome are both owned by L'Oreal. So is Urban Decay, funnily enough. I feel like my voice is so deep today. What is wrong with me? Anyway, so yeah, it's that one, and then also MAC's Upward Lash, I absolutely adore. But because it's not waterproof, I have to usually wear like a waterproof base with it, just so then it really holds the curl. I mean, it's not that bad at holding a curl, but because my lashes are quite long, I need the hole to be quite far up, otherwise they just kind of droop down because of like the weight. So yeah, just got that on. Mascara, literally, your eyeshadow could be going so wrong, but as soon as you put mascara on, everything changes. Like, it's like a total game changer. Right, now what I sometimes like to do, I think I want to do it now having looked at my skin a bit, take my MAC Fix, Studio Fix powder, sorry. I was like saying Studio Fix Plus and I was like, no. I mean, it is called like Plus Foundation, but I never say that bit. And I just take a little bit with it and just put it kind of, just like where I get a little bit of pores showing through. And it just adds a little bit of coverage. Sometimes I use that all over my skin, like in the summer. I use that as a foundation, but not really for winter. My skin's a little bit too dry. Right. Do I want to edit anything else? No, I think I'll just move straight onto the lips. And today, I'm then going to go with the MAC lip base. It just looks like this. It's in the shade Pale. It's basically just a tinted lip balm that's tinted like skin tone. It's kind of like a nude lip base, but you can use it if you're going to do like a really like intense colour and you don't want any like undertone of your lip to show through, or if you're going to do lip art, something like that. I like doing it just to make like a nude lip a little bit more strong. So today's day I'll wear like, my favourite MAC lipstick is Flesh Pot. It's like a nude, but it's really for pale skins. Like, I'm NW10 in the foundation, so if you're like NW10, NW13, this will work. But if you're darker, it's more like a tool. Like, I'll use this to highlight your lip, not really to kind of put it all over. I don't think I want that today. I think I want balm today. But the question is, what kind of balm? I love my baby lips. They're so cute. Oh, I might actually use baby lip in colour. Yeah, this one. The mint candy. This is like one for Christmas. Oh, it smells like chocolate peppermint. I think I want like so opaque as well, like for a lip balm. Just a really pale pink, which I like. I like really pale pinks. I'm pale enough to wear them, so I'll wear them. Zhuzh it a little bit. I don't know if you can hear that, but the wind is actually going crazy. There you go. It's so weird once you put lashes on, or like mascara. Like, I don't put lashes, like actual like strip lashes or anything, because I'm allergic to glue. But when I put mascara on, like, I instantly look a lot more glam, which is why I like to keep everything quite like toned down the rest of the makeup, because my lashes just kind of go crazy. I think we're good. Yeah, cool. Well, I hope that was fun for you guys. Oh, actually, I wanted to put glitter on. Fuck it, I'll do it. I got this glitter. It's Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter. Okay, so Urban Decay is like next door to us, in like the department store that I work at. However, there's like between us, there's like a like discount section where they put all of the discount stuff for the department in there. And loads of like other brands went on, like makeup brands went on discount. So MDK went, Charlotte Tilbury, Chanel, Lancome, they all went on some clearance products. And all of MDK's glitter liners were there. And so, you know, we were next to it, so we're like, oh, let's have a little look. And I saw that this one, I've been wanting this one, it's called Grind. It's like a very, very pale pink, with like a blue, purple, silver glitter. So pretty. It's like rainbow, like unicorny glitter. It's so pretty. And there was one left and I nabbed it, and I was like, girls, I'm putting this behind the counter. We're going on a break in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna get it. So I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna put it on my lower lash line, I think. Okay. Oh, it's so cold. That's the only thing about glitter liners, is that they're so cold. Oh. I'm just putting it kind of underneath my lashes. Can't even tell on camera because it's such a fine glitter, but it is so pretty. I might actually put it on my lashes as well, just to almost like glitter mascara. Do you guys remember that? Glitter mascara? I had it. It was fun. It was like my school disco essential. That and roll-on body glitter. That's something that they should bring back, roll-on body glitter. I think I have like a few things from like my childhood that I like, you can't, like, I wouldn't wear them obviously, but because that's really gross, but I still keep because like just the sentiment. And one of them is it's called Glitter Babes from Boots. I think they still have that brand, but it was when it first launched, and they used to go all out with it. Like, I remember it launched and I was with my mum in Windsor because she had a shop in Windsor and she had just closed, and we were like, oh, let's go have like a little mooch around the shops, because I think I was like on an inset day or something, so I had to be with my mum. So we went into Boots and they had literally like a count, like, you know how you have like the Lancome stands and the Maybelline stands. They had one for Glitter Babes because it was such a massive collection. Nowadays I think it's only a couple bits, but they actually had like a proper counter for it, so it was like a makeup counter for juniors, and it was all this glitter stuff. And my mum, because my mum like at that period of time, because my mum was like a working mum, I rarely ever got to see her. She just was working all the time, so she always felt guilty because she remembered, like, with my brothers she was like a stay-at-home mum, and then when I was growing up she was working, so she basically just kept like, she would like buy me things and stuff because she felt guilty. And she saw me looking at this Glitter Babe stuff and she was like, do you want some? And I was like, okay, and she literally bought me tons of it. And there's one product I still have because like I used it, but I was like kind of precious about it because it was my favourite bit, and it was this Glitter Babes roll-on body glitter. And I still have it around here somewhere. I think it's probably like in my like body cream tub, but I love it, and I loved it. It was so good, and that's like such a memory for me, so I keep it just for that memory of me and my mum going to get my first bits of makeup. I think I must have been about like 7 or 8. But yes, that's the glitter. It's so pretty. I love it so much. It just hits the light nicely and doesn't look like heavy glitter. So yeah, that's fun. And there's a little memory there for you. Yeah, so I think that's everything. Just got to sort my hair out, and then I'm going to Tesco. That'll be fun. Right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. This week I'm going to be filming quite a few of them, so keep an eye out. I think if there's anything else. No. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.